All right, y'all. So I'm in my feelings, and I'm attempting to use y'all as my true diary. Like I haven't actually gone to my journal to write this out, partially because I'm feeling a little sleep deprived. Haven't really been getting enough sleep, and I don't know why I do stupid things like this. Like I'm trying to get I've been on some vampire shit, like going to bed at like 7 a.m. and between 5 and 7 and waking up like between 1 and 2 and shit. I don't really want to do that no more. So I've been trying to force myself to get up earlier, and in doing so, it leaves me to feel a little bit sleep deprived. Like last night, I ended up going to bed at like 6 a.m. and I woke up around 12. It's not enough sleep. So like what happens is it's very counterproductive. I don't have the mental focus and energy to really be productive. So I might as well just stay asleep. So at least when I wake up, I'm rested and I can really power through the day and do what I need to do. But that's not really where I'm at with it. Like I don't even really have the energy to like really focus on writing this in a journal. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all. So I'm gonna make a full video about this man named Divine. Okay, I've been knowing him for over probably going on like 12 years now. We've been talking and I felt so strongly about him and I still do. And we met for the first time in August, and it was again my first experience with divine masculine, like really being with somebody who I know love me, who I know fuck with me, and who is just everything that I think a woman would want. You know what I'm saying? And details are coming, but it's like he's just so solid in everything, and I just admire him and I look up to him, and I have genuine feelings for him. But for some reason today and yesterday, all of that just made me feel sad, when normally feeling like that makes me feel like happy, but not now for some reason. And I know it's my perspective, right? So hopefully if this video goes well and I have the energy and desire to get out my feelings, I can process how I'm feeling. But so I haven't really been talking to him very much. He's been busy with work or whatever he's been doing, and I think we used to talk more like more closer to, I don't know, it's been so long since we've been having this like relationship. And when I say relationship, it's not like a traditional one where like it's like like a committed relationship, but it is this true bond, like this true love and respect, and like he says he holds me dear, and like it sounds like a small phrase, but I don't know why I'm in my feelings, y'all. I just am. I don't know why I'm talking about a man that loves me and never hurt me makes me want to cry today. I don't know why it does. Well, I probably do know why it does. All right. I'm just feeling so sensitive these days. Yeah. And if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm feeling my feelings, which is what you're supposed to do. All right. Okay. So, okay. All right, we get there. So yeah, I know that he holds me dear, and I feel the same because, for many reasons, he's been one of my longest standing bonds, even though we've only seen each other in person one time. He's been with me through several phases. Even though he may not have been aware of the different phases, he has been there. I mean, I met him in 2011. It's a long time. I think that's when we first started talking. And it's just so deep. Like, again, that's going to have to be like a completely separate video to understand. But I just, for the purpose of this video, I just want y'all to know I love him. I would absolutely drop everything and be monogamous as fuck with him. And I haven't said that to or about any other man. Not even the Zambian who was my first love. I never promised monogamy to him. I promised focus and attention and to prioritize. But I never would even think of uttering monogamy to him. But well, when I say monogamy, I mean anytime I say monogamy, I intend it to be a phase that with an undefined time limit, meaning that whenever and if ever I want another, then it would have to be a safe space to say it. But still, I would do that for him, and I've expressed that. I don't know, I guess what's I'm sorry, y'all. There's a lot coming up for me right now. This morning, okay, I don't even. So we talked yesterday for like an hour, and it's like the first like real conversation that we've had in like a couple of months, and I just missed him a lot. So, okay, let me pause this real quick. Sorry. Anyway, so he's never like hurt me or anything, and that's one of the reasons why he means so much to me, is because he's never done anything to hurt my feelings. And so we hadn't talked, and I just really missed him. I made light of it on the phone yesterday, but I really, really missed him a lot. And I didn't want him to get off the phone when he got off the phone. But of course, you can't make nobody stay on the phone. And I don't know when I'm going to talk to him again. And I think that's what's like triggering me. Because it always seems to be like that. Even with my own dad, like I never knew when I was gonna talk to him again. There was never really any consistency. I mean, it was, when I lived with him, but obviously, like I haven't talked to my dad in a long time, and like I haven't talked to him, I don't know, in like some months, and I have, reached out. And I don't know, my dad's just weird. I don't really know, why he's not calling back. And it could be months in between. And, it's also the same thing with my Zambian ex. Like, I never knew when I was going to talk to him again. Never knew it. I never knew. It was never no way of knowing when I was going to talk to him again. And though Kush has never hurt me, though Divine has never hurt me, it's just, I just simply don't know when I'm going to speak to him again. And my heart needs him every day. But I'm not going to get him every day. I'm not. I'm going to get him every day. And, so, we were having a conversation last night about poly versus monogamy, and I put it like this: I do know that it's a possibility that if he was to meet a woman and be monogamous, then maybe he wouldn't like talk to me anymore, and that would really hurt me. I just feel very vulnerable, like, around all of it. And I know he loved me, but I wish that he loved me the way I love him, like, because before I came to South Africa, before I came here, I called him and I wanted to go and be with him before I came here. And I think I know he had a lot going on. He was making a transition to moving and all that shit and all that stuff. So he said I should just come here, and I didn't want to. I wanted to stay, meet with him. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really saying much, but I guess the thing that kind of came up for me today is I just feel like I'm always the one left wanting more. Like I just need true consistency from a healthy man, and that's the most healthy bond I've ever had. And the only thing I have to hold on to is the intangible, the knowing that he cares about me. But I wish that, because I feel like he's one of the ones that see me. Like, one of the pretty much only men I feel like that really see me for real. And I've always felt like the minute a man sees me, then he will want to be with me for real. This is nothing for me to take personal. He shared with me that he spent a lot of his life, in some serious shit. He's not in that place, and I understand that. But I'd be tired of being understanding now as to reasons why men are not committing to me and like really being in my life for real. And again, he ain't done nothing wrong. And sometimes I don't know how safe of a place it is for me to display my true vulnerability to him. I still don't know if I feel 100% safe to do it. Like my rawness, like this shit I'm telling y'all, I haven't like expressed like this to him. Maybe I'm still stuck in my high school days. If you tell a nigga, give him too much to maybe, I don't know, he'll think I can't handle the dick, or I can't handle whatever it is. But I don't know. And then it's like he takes, just like my dad, takes a long time to respond to my messages. So I don't really feel like expressing myself. And waiting for a long time for a reply. Like, because like he is somebody who, and that's like another thing I kind of want to like talk to him about, because yesterday I was like, when I was throwing my little temper tantrum about how I hadn't talked to him in a while, I was like, I sent you like a bunch of messages, you ain't saying nothing back. I've been waiting on you. And he was like, don't send, you shouldn't be sending me a bunch of messages and waiting. He didn't mean it in the harsh way. I get what he's saying. He's always on some elevated shit, but like, I don't send dudes back-to-back messages, and I don't want to, y'all, I don't want to see my pride is getting into it. I don't want y'all to think I'm just like bugging a nigga. That's not what it is, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I hit him up, like 2 weeks later, I'd be like, I may say something else, or like a week later, because like I miss him, and the only reason I would even put aside pride enough to do that is because I feel comfortable with him. I feel like he's not gonna like judge me based off of that. And in my sensitive nature, I felt a little bit of a way when he said it, because I wanted to say I only do that because I feel comfortable with you, which makes me feel like, okay, I don't know what I do. What do you do when you miss a person? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I miss him a lot, and I don't know, and I just tell him that. Even if he doesn't get back to me, it's like, okay, part of me understands that he's not getting back to me because he's busy, but then my abandonment kicks in, and I start thinking that I've done something wrong. That's a part of abandonment issues. And I started thinking maybe I did something wrong or some shit like that. But I don't. But my reaching out to him and sending him little pictures and things like that, when I think about him, even if he hasn't responded back yet, it's just how much I trust in our bond. But like, I don't know. But anyway, y'all, this video been, hopefully this is making some kind of sense. But I do understand that for some reason I'm in a heightened emotional state, and I don't think he's done anything wrong. Like, I want to share with him what I just said, but I just like pretty much any other man that I've ever cared about, he's too busy for me. And sometimes I wonder if he actually would consider to ever be with me for real. I don't want to ask him that. Because he might tell me the truth. It may be like something I don't want to hear. But I will say, this is not a regular nigga. He just not out here running game on a bunch of bitches. Like, this is not like a normal. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much y'all don't understand. It's not a normal situation. It's not a normal nigga. And he wouldn't tell me he loved me if he didn't mean it. But I just sometimes wonder, what does he mean? Like, when I say I love you, like, I mean, I don't know, like I said, I would be with him right now at a drop of a hat, but obviously he doesn't feel the same way. And I don't know, but it was something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. Then I don't want to, I don't know, normally with him I feel so safe, but I'm not really, maybe I don't feel safe, just period, right now. I don't know how to process long periods of time without talking. Because again, I started thinking maybe I did something wrong, or like maybe he doesn't like me anymore. That still comes up for me. Even with a bond like me and his, it still comes up. Like, I be needing reassurance, but I don't know if I can ask him for that. I can. I don't know. I'm all over the place, but I hope this made some kind of sense. And I'm sorry I spent a lot of time just sitting here crying and shit. But I don't know. I hope y'all like this video. And I hope he never sees it. I don't really have the courage to like ask certain questions with him. Because it could hurt if he says something I don't want to hear. So, anyway, I don't know. Bye, y'all. Well, wait. I should process this, right? Even though I really don't feel like it. I'm happy that I have him. I do appreciate our bond and our energy. And I have to think in abundance. You know, I know what I want, and I want it now. I want someone who's ready to love me deeply now and be in a relationship with me now, and prioritize me now, focus on me now. And I have to believe there are other divines out there, here where I am in Cape Town, that are ready to do that now. And I'll still have him, still be loyal to him. I'll always have a loyalty to him. Forever. Oh, one last very important thing. This could definitely offend a lot of people. But I feel like he's out of all the men I've had sex with, he's been the most worthy. The only word, like, really, I mean, if I just think about it, say it without thinking and really thinking deep, the man has fully deserved me, like fully, is him. I can't say that about really any other man. It's like fully deserved me. I mean, if I give it some thought, I can come up with maybe some second, third place or whatever it is. But in all honesty, somebody said, who's deserved you the most? Who's the most worthy of you? It was him. And it's hard not to get into lack, thinking that that's the only man I'm going to get that kind of energy from. But I can't be in lack. I can't. Like, that shit's going to kill me. It's going to make me sick. It's going to stress me. I can't be in lack. There are many men who are going to love me like that, who are going to make me feel like that, who maybe could even love me better. Because love me better would mean you with me right now, here with me. You know, you ready to be with me right now. I want a man that is just like him, but better in ways I can't foresee. And I have to understand that exists. Because if I don't think that exists, I'm doomed. If I am going to keep fucking around with lackful shit, I'm going to be doomed forever. Doomed to eternal pain and unhappiness if lack is going to be what my belief is going to be. There are many men, and I can have other experiences just because and he even told me, now that you've had me, you know what to look for in other niggas. You know how it's supposed to feel. He's absolutely right. And I've been searching for that. Like, I know what that energy feels like, and I have to know in my heart that it's here, that it's where I am. It can't be. It has to be where I am. So it's in Cape Town. I have to just get on the frequency, you know. And my man is so very attentive to me. That's one thing I love about him. He won't let me hurt myself, even if it benefits him. Like, he won't let me give my disservice myself, even if it helps him out. He won't let me do it. A prime example is when we were together, you know, we spent the night together, and he went to he had a lot on his mind. He didn't really feel like talking because he was thinking about something he lost or some shit like that he was trying to find, because he's getting ready to fly out that day. And I was going to take him to go to brunch, drive him to go to brunch. But he decided to take an Uber because he felt like it's a disservice to me for him not to be in the space to talk. You know what I'm saying? Even though he could have saved money, whatever it is, he didn't care. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You know, how I can always trust that he's going to have my best interests at heart. So that kind of shit is what I was talking about in a couple other video diaries. And I have to know in my heart that exists outside of just him. Because if I think it's just him, then I'm at his mercy. I have to wait till he's ready to be in a relationship with me, ready, and I can't be waiting and doing all that. That could never come. It could very well be some other woman that he falls for. I can't get into trying to control any of that. I have to worry about what I need to create for myself. You know what I'm saying? He can do that. I want him to be happy. He can do that. See, now I'm getting clarity. Now I'm able to process. Now the process and clarity is coming. That's why it's good to cry. Cry it out, because your clarity comes. And I want him to be happy because he would want me to be happy. If I found a man that loved me and that was good for me, he would be fucking happy as fuck for me, 100%. So I don't want to be all in my feelings about that shit because I can't control it, man. I don't know. He could have a whole woman now. I don't know, but I know one thing. That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I got to worry about him having a woman and not having a woman. Is not really. I'm still single. That doesn't help me either way. So I can't be putting everything on that. I have to focus on myself. And myself knows what the divine masculine feels like. It knows that he's not the only motherfucker that exists like that. He's the only motherfucker like him. But he is not the only person that I can connect with, that I can grow with, that I can love, that I can bond with. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of one. I'm not even trying to duplicate that nigga. But I can duplicate certain attributes and enhance the other shit or whatever it is. So there is more. There is more money. There's more men. There's more love. Lack is killing me right now. Lack is doing that. And as far as me connecting the dots, all of them did the best they could. My daddy was doing the best he can. And it's no reflection of me. I'm not going to take that on. You know what I'm saying? Like my ex, he loved me dearly. He's just not in the space to know what to do with a woman like me. And that is not an attack on me. So, okay, that's fine. He is focused on other shit, career and all that shit. Divine is. That has nothing to do with me. It doesn't mean something's wrong with me. And my dad is doing whatever he's doing, man. I ain't done shit to none of these people. So therefore, it can't be me. So that's out. So to wrap this up, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna finish processing and maybe I'll come back later. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening.